Thank you, Sean. Good morning, everyone. And thank you for joining me today as we reflect on the remarkable year that has been 2024, and as we look to the future that we are all building together here in Northport. I want to begin by recognizing our City Commission. This was a year of transition as we welcome 2 new commissioners in November. As I am sure they have learned in just a few months on the job, holding public office can be very demanding and a challenging task. You don't sign up for a job like that unless you are passionate about making your community better and representing the people you serve. And we thank all of the commissioners for their support and their public service. I also want to recognize our city staff. Each day I come to work, and yes, I do love coming to work. I'm amazed by their positive energy, their work ethic, and their expertise. It's an honor to be a part of such an incredible team that is committed to making Northport a great place to live, work, and play. And of course, I want to thank the Northport Area Chamber of Commerce, including its staff, the board of directors, and all of its members. We're lucky to have such an engaged community here in Northport, and you fuel our local economy, create jobs, support charitable causes, and enhance our overall quality of life. We are grateful for everything that you do, and we applaud you. Oh, closer. Sure. This year has been nothing short of transformative for the city of Northport. I am filled with pride for what we've accomplished, and I'm equally aware of the challenges that we have ahead. Together, we've made strides on infrastructure, economic development, public safety, and community building. And as we approach 2025, we must remain cautiously optimistic, focused on the opportunities and responsibilities that come with our rapid growth. 1 year ago, I stood before you and I said 2024 would be one of the most significant years in Northport's history. We began this year with an ambitious vision, and I can confidently say that we made tremendous progress on nearly every front. One of the cornerstones of 2024 was our focus on economic development and infrastructure expansion. We have made significant strides in attracting new businesses, creating jobs, and growing our commercial tax base. In healthcare, a long-time dream of many Northport residents is coming true: the development of our own hospitals. Sarasota Memorial Healthcare is progressing with its 32-acre campus at the Sumter Boulevard Interstate 75 interchange, as well as the development of a second facility at US 41 and West Villages Parkway. Together with the HCA Florida Inglewood Hospital Emergency Center in Welland Park and the Northport Behavioral Hospital, which celebrated its own ribbon cutting just this morning, these facilities will greatly enhance the quality of health care available right here in the city of Northport. But the impact goes even further than that. Having our own hospitals means that we are not just a sleepy little town anymore. We're building a community, and it also means jobs, good paying jobs for our residents. Instead of commuting outside of the city for work, as many do today, they will be able to find new career opportunities in Northport and grow their families here. We are also excited about YMCA of Southwest Florida's development of an early learning academy here in Northport in partnership with King Plastic Corporation, with a capacity of 150 students, a projected space for community programming, and the creation of roughly 50 jobs. This project is another huge win for our community. We are looking forward to a groundbreaking soon where we can celebrate the return of YMCA-run childcare to Northport and the benefits it will bring to our working families. Exciting projects like these will only add to Northport's reputation as the second most livable city in the state, as we were recently named by Consumer Affairs. Thanks to the completion of major utility expansion projects in our innovation and gateway corridors, new areas of Northport are now primed for commercial, industrial, and medical development, bringing with them the promise of thousands of new jobs. We are also supporting our partners at Suncoast Technical College and the Sarasota County School Board as they look to expand their campus and workforce training programs to nurture the next generation of our workers. Northport's local economy is already thriving. We celebrated 286 new businesses opening in Northport this past year, from home-based entrepreneurs and mom-and-pop shops to regional dining destinations like the Anna Marie Oyster Bar and retail giants like Costco. 286 businesses recognized the potential of our city and made an investment in our future. But there is much more to come. The continued expansion of downtown Welland Park and the future development of the mixed-use Northport Town Center and Legacy Northport are especially exciting. but they are just the tip of the iceberg. Every day, our economic development team is actively engaging with major developers and site selectors who have a newfound interest in locating their commercial and retail projects here in our city. Some of them are already well on their way, bringing new shopping, dining, and entertainment options that we've been seeking for years. This past June, we celebrated a major milestone in our city's history, Northport's 65th birthday. We have come a long way from our incorporation in 1959, when the city was just row after row of empty lots on swampland. Back then, there was little thought given to the economic and social needs of the 250,000 or more people that would eventually call those lots home. In the decades that followed, it has often been the community members themselves who have fought to bring schools, hospitals, parks, recreation opportunities, child care centers, and entertainment options to Northport. That fight continues, but now your city leadership is focused on doing the hard work, removing obstacles, and helping to make those things possible. One accomplishment having a major impact is the update of the Unified Land Development Code, or the ULDC. After years of painstaking work, our development services team brought this legacy project to the finish line in 2024. The overhaul of our zoning code brings it into the 21st century and aligns it with state and federal law. But the update is more than just a few words and chapters. It reflects a shared vision for the future of Northport and how we grow. The new zoning map creates a better balance of urban development and preservation of land, and it strengthens protections for our natural resources. And by increasing the opportunity for our non-residential uses, it will create more jobs, attract new amenities and entertainment options for residents and visitors, and help sustain our city in the decades ahead. The economic benefits will be tremendous. By expanding our commercial tax base, we will bring millions of dollars to help pay for badly needed infrastructure and services as Northport grows. And the benefits to our local economy as a whole will be even greater. The ULDC update is projected to have an impact of nearly $1 billion in years 1 through 5. It's the kind of game-changing momentum needed for a maturing city like the city of Northport. With the updated ULDC, we also made the development review process streamlined and more efficient. Combined with a recent launch of our online permitting system, doing business with Northport is now going to be easier than ever before. And in the coming year, our city is focusing on furthering enhancing the customer experience for those that we serve. In our Customer Bill of Rights, we pledge to be accessible and accountable to the public. Although we may not always agree on a particular solution or issue, we will always agree to listen to you and treat you with respect. We are committed to meaningful engagement with our residents, hearing their feedback, and working to find solutions. While we can't please everyone, we will continue to do the best for the most. One example is the future of Warm Meadow Springs Park. Hearing the passionate opinions from many of the corners of our community, our commissioners chose a pathway that will protect and enhance the buildings and the surrounding property at this cultural asset while preserving its historic and environmental character. After years of governments admiring this problem, the city is taking bold action that will maintain the springs for generations to come. In 2024, we laid the foundation for the start of the Price Boulevard widening project, another legacy problem that has been drawn out for years. The 2025 groundbreaking will mark a major milestone in bringing this long-awaited project to one closer step to a reality. The city is also making key infrastructure improvements despite significant financial constraints and challenges. The pay-as-you-go approach of decades past and the city's limitations on borrowing have left us with a long to-do list. But our efforts didn't stop when the charter referendum on borrowing was narrowly defeated in last November's ballot. We will continue to balance the will of the voters with our responsibility as public servants to protect the health, safety, and welfare of our people. The work simply has to get done. Roads need to be improved, bridges need to be repaired, water control structures need to be replaced, clean drinking water needs to be available, and wastewater has to be effectively treated. Public safety must also be protected. We have added staff to our police department over the years to keep up with Northport's increased population, but they have severely outgrown the available space at the current police headquarters. We have consulted with subject matter experts to carefully plan for a new building that will meet the needs of the department and the community in decades to come. This is a large-scale infrastructure project that we will not be able to fit into our regular capital improvement process. But for every year we wait, construction costs go up drastically, and the need for a safe community never, ever goes away. These infrastructure projects are not optional. The only variables are how much they will cost and how much we will pay for them and how long it will take us to get them done. Our City Commission is grappling with these difficult questions now. I trust their judgment. Our job as professional city staff is to outline the needs and the possible pathways towards fulfilling them. Hard decisions will need to be made, and the voters will continue to have their say at the ballot box. That's how it works in a representative democracy, the best system of government in the world. Our team remains focused on the work that needs to get done. I am very proud and appreciative of this city's team, and I hope that you are too. They are dedicated to serving each of one of you each and every single day. Our staff invests many hours in training and professional development. Our department strives for the highest levels of accreditation. They seek out industry best practices, set new standards for performance, and stand among the leaders in their fields. They bring a wealth of knowledge and expertise to their careers, and they put that into action daily. They care deeply about the city of Northport and all of its people. We all signed up for careers in public service, and we recognize the challenges of our city are not going away. Problems have been kicked down the road for decades and don't just disappear overnight or in 1 year. Add on top of that the very real risk of hurricanes that seem to get more and more intense every year with a higher frequency. And so that task is not for the faint of heart. But I am hopeful about where we are headed together. The city will continually strive to be better prepared and more resilient in the face of any challenge. We are investing in infrastructure, training, and equipment. We are also seeking creative solutions, innovating, and laying the groundwork for Northport's future generations to prosper. We invite you to come along for the journey with us. We know how passionate this community is. We've seen the overwhelming interest in our Citizens Academy, Northport University, that graduated its inaugural class in 2024. We see the thousands of people who come out to enjoy our signature events each year, who support the police and fire rescue teams, who give back to their neighbors when we host donation drives and social service programs, who pull together in times of tragedy or disaster. There are so many of you who want to get involved, who want to learn, who want to grow, who want to be a part of this community of unity. Channel that energy and stay engaged with us as we map out Northport's future for the next 65 years. With this strong sense of community spirit and dedication of our city team, I am confident that Northport will continue to thrive. A strong foundation was laid in 2024. You can learn much more about the city's accomplishments in our 2024 annual report, which you can find on the city's website and social media channels. We will continue to build on those accomplishments and carry momentum into 2025. Together, we will ensure that Northport remains a great place to live, work, and raise a family for generations to come. I want to thank you all for your support and your commitment to our city. And here's to a brighter 2025. Yay.